bringing our total assets to Kenya shillings 1,29,569,573.81. Our loan portfolio expanded by 16.49%, totaling Kenya shillings 612,420,293. While our deposits space grew by 9.23%, now totaling Kenya shillings 791,296,850. These positive trends reflect the strength of our cooperation and the trust our members continue to place in us. For the year ending 31st December 2024, the Sacco has recorded a net surplus of 6,321,336, a solid indicator of our financial health, while operational costs increased by 2.28% due to investment in technology, intensive marketing, and member services. Our income from interest on loans and investment more than compensated, resulting in overall profitability. I am also happy to report that the ability for bouncing jets to reported schools has significantly reduced to 3,938,011 shillings as of December 2024, down from 8,033,622 in December 2023. Efforts are being made to clear these balances and ensure such incidents do not occur again. Untraceable loan for the write-off. This is untraceable loans to members dating back to the year 2007 and 2010, amounting to a total of Kenya shillings 1,503,005 shillings and 50 cents. 5,050 cents. 5 shillings and 53 cents, I mean. After thorough review and consideration, it has become clear that these loans are no longer recoverable due to the inability to trace the borrowers or locate relevant documents. Considering this, I propose to the delegates that these loans be written off. This decision is in the best interest of the Sacco, as it will allow us to focus our resources on more productive and recoverable areas. Highlights. Since I assumed the role of chairman in 2019, I'm pleased to report the significant strides we have made as a Sacco. Together with the board, we have worked tirelessly to empower our financial position and ensure the long-term stability and growth of the Sacco. Some of the key achievements include clearing KRA outstanding bill in 2021. We successfully cleared an outstanding bill of 2 million to the Kenya Revenue Authority, resolving a major financial obligation and ensuring our tax compliance. Clearing a bank loan. We also paid off a bank loan of 30 million in 2021, freeing the Sacco from the burden of debt and setting us on a stronger financial path. Since then, we have not borrowed again, thanks to our improved liquidity. Lowering loans interest rates. In 2022, we reduced the interest rate on our loans from 1.5% to 1%, which has not only made our loans more affordable, but also contributed to the growth of our loan portfolio. Increasing loan repayment period. To further enhance the accessibility of our loans, we increased the maximum repayment period for development loans from 60 months to 72 months, offering more flexibility for our members. These achievements are a testament to the hard work and dedication of the board, and I firmly believe that we have many reasons to smile. We have made tremendous progress, and I encourage you all to have confidence in our Sacco, in its leadership, as we continue to build strong and sustainable future for our members. Key milestones and strategic development. One of the key highlights of the year was receiving SASRA approval for upgrading our satellite office at Biretro to a fully fledged branch. This is a major step forward in expanding our footprint and providing comprehensive services to our members in the region. With the upgrade, we will serve a large community of our full Sacco services and enhance the member experience. I think I've answered one of the questions. It's now okay. We have received the license soon to operate fully as a bank in the next 2 months. To ensure uninterrupted services delivery, we successfully purchased a new generator during the year. The procurement process was thorough and online with our commitment to transparency and regulatory compliance. This new generator will enhance operational efficiency and safeguard our services during power outage, ensuring we can continue serving our members without disruption. Loan multiply and policy review. I am pleased to inform you that after careful consideration, the board approved an increase in the loan multiplier from 3 times to 4 times, of course, of the shares. This change aims to provide our members with more financial flexibility, allowing them to access larger loans based on their savings and deposits with the Sacco. Throughout the year, we conducted a comprehensive review of our Sacco policies, focusing on areas such as loan processing, member service, governance, and financial management. This review ensures that our policies align with the latest regulatory requirements and reflect the needs and aspirations of our members. 5-year strategic plan. We are excited to announce that we are currently developing a 5-year strategic plan that will guide our growth and sustainability. This plan will include ambitious goals such as expanding our membership base, increasing our loan portfolio, enhancing our technological capabilities, and ensuring financial resilience. Investment challenges. The key challenge we face this year involves our investment in Cusco, Kenya Union of Savings and Credit Cooperatives. SASRA has issued a directive requiring all Saccos to make provision for such investment. While this presents some challenges, we are addressing it to ensure compliance with the regulatory requirements. We are confident that by adhering to these guidelines, our Sacco will continue to operate in a sound and prudent manner. Moving forward, we ensure our members that we will strictly invest in regulated institutions. As many of you are aware, there is an ongoing legal case concerning the clothes that members purchase from NSSF. Unfortunately, the case has faced significant delays without the court system. However, I would like to assure all members that I am fully committed to ensuring this case is resolved as quickly as possible. My desire is to see this matter brought to swift conclusion in the best interest of the Sacco and all its members. It's also important for me to address concerns that have arisen from individuals attempting to politicize this issue and suggesting that I lack goodwill in pursuing resolution. I urge you all to disregard such statements and to focus on the facts. I remain dedicated to resolving this matter fairly and efficiently, and we are very keen on addressing this case thoroughly. Additionally, I would like to highlight the concern raised by our regulator, SASRA, is an error there, spelling error, the year 2019. On-site inspection report. The report noted that Sacco had spent Kenya shillings 23.9 million, almost half the value of the land, with legal and professional expenses, water allowance, and other costs related to this download case, without adequately involving the town plot owners. This has made me particularly cautious in making any decision when engaging with the ad hoc committee in this matter. This observation serves as an important point of reflection for all of us. I am committed to ensuring transparency and accountability in every aspect of this case as we work towards a fair and conclusive resolution. Governance and financial integrity. As part of our commitment to transparency and good governance, we have selected a new auditor following a fair and transparent selection process. This decision reflects our dedication to ensuring that our financial records are audited by a reputable and independent party, maintaining the high standards of financial integrity that our Sacco is known for. I think we shall approve at some point. Recognizing success and leadership, it gives me great pleasure to acknowledge the new millionaires within our Sacco. Their success stories serve as an inspiration to others, showing that dedication to saving and investing wisely leads to financial empowerment. To celebrate their achievement, we will host a special breakfast event to recognize these members and their journey to success. I'd also like to acknowledge the tremendous work done by our CEO. Since taking over, the CEO has played an important role in steering the Sacco towards greater growth and operational efficiency. His leadership has been critical in navigating the challenges of the past year. And we are confident that under his stewardship, the Sacco will continue to thrive. Dividend declaration. In line with the Sacco's strong financial performance during the year ended at 1st December 2024, the Board of Directors has reviewed the results and is pleased to announce a proposed dividends for our members. After careful consideration of our profitability, operational efficiency, and need to ensure sustainable growth, as well as recent directive from our regulator, SASCA, requesting all Saccos with investment in Busco to consider annual provisions. The board proposed payment to members as follows. Interest on member deposits at 9.01%, up from the year 2023, 8.5%. Dividends on member share capital, 5% from 2023 of 4.5%. And bonus on Iten and Elgeyo building shares at 5%. The proposed dividend reflects the Sacco commitment to rewarding the loyalty and trust of our members, while maintaining a strong financial position to support future growth. I want you, the delegates, to understand that even though we are writing off 6.5 million yearly on suspense account, an additional 2.5 million from Cusco, our Sacco is still able to reward you that much. And remember, we didn't receive any dividends from Cusco, close to 3 million. Sasa tungekuwa hata juu kidogo. Annual General Meeting resolutions. During the 2025 Zonal Obligation Meeting, several important resolutions were discussed and passed by most of the zones and divisions. These resolutions are aimed at enhancing the operational efficiency of the Sacco and ensuring that all delegates and members continue to benefit from the organization's governance. The following key resolutions were passed. 1. Town plot case handling by the board. It was resolved that the town plot case will be handled directly by the board. The members agreed that there is no need to form an ad hoc committee for this matter, and the board will take full responsibility for overseeing things moving forward. Number 2, introduction of Sacco app. The members approved the introduction of a Sacco app to streamline services. and facilitate easiest access to financial management tools for all Sacco members. This hub will serve as a valuable tool for improving communication and simplifying transactions. Modification of the awarding system. The awarding system will undergo modification to include recognizing of ECD teachers as top savers in the Sacco. Award for the best performing institution as a particular school with the highest membership. Recognizing the best performing delegates. The delegates are designed or designate to incentivize and recognize exemplary contribution to the Sacco growth and success. Salary channeling through FOSA. A resolution was passed requiring all delegates to channel their salaries through FOSA, as this had been highlighted in the previous discussion, but not fully implemented. The compliance with this policy will ensure better financial tracking and management. So we wish that all the delegates do that, to comply. In annual appraisal of delegates, in a move to enhance transparency and performance monitoring, it was resolved that all delegates will undergo an annual appraisal. This will help track their contributions and ensure that they are obliged or aligned with the Sacco overall objectives. Provision of account statements for overseas travel. The Sacco will explore ways to provide account statements to members whose children are planning to travel overseas. This initiative will assist with the necessary documentation required for visa applications and other official purposes. These resolutions were passed with unanimous support, reflecting the collective commitment of our members towards strengthening the Sacco operations and ensuring that we continue to meet the needs of our community. We look forward to implementing these changes and seeing their positive impact on our organization. We sincerely thank all our members and delegates for their continued support and trust in the Sacco as we work together to build a stronger and more prosperous future. Conclusion. Before I conclude, I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to our members for your continued support, trust, and participation in the Sacco's activities. The Board of Directors for your guidance and dedication throughout the year. The management and staff for their hard work and commitment in ensuring the smooth running of our Sacco. Our partners, including CIC Insurance, Guarantee Bank, Equity Bank, KCB Bank, NAT, Kubet, Kesha, Ministry of Cooperatives, and the media fraternity with their collaboration and support. I also want to thank the Information Center for hosting us. In conclusion, the year under review has been one of significant achievement and valuable lessons. Together we have shown resilience and determination in the face of challenges. And we enter the new year with clear strategy for continued growth. I thank all of you, our members, for your reverent support, and I look forward to another year of prosperity and success. Let us continue to work together towards building a Sacco that serves as a pillar of strength, support, and financial success for all its members. Allow me to end this with this biblical encouragement from the book of Philippians 4:13 that says, I can do all this through Him who gives me strength. Thank you, and have a prosperous year 2025. So, Commissioner, I want protocol to serve. Let me tell you this opportunity to welcome you to this 28th annual Delegates meeting. So, karibuni sana. Na kwanza nimshukuru sana Reverend kwa kuja leo kuombea. He has given us a word of encouragement and kuombea kwa ajili hii. Naomba the word growth. Ile ukuaji. I think from our reports tutajua kama tuligrow ama ibaje. But I am certain that this is growth. So Reverend, thank you sana. I wish also to thank the college for allowing us. You know you are looking for students from us as well while we are looking for membership on the side. So we know that we qualify somewhere. Yeah. So we have quite a number of staff who are members. Na tumekuja hapa kwa usiku sana. Na we have to know. Tunataka 100% next time. That is how we do marketing, isn't it? Yes. Otherwise, then we do the introduction and still come later to address this gathering. The whole members. Both members was a man. Let them do self-introduction.
Commissioner and all protocol observed. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
Prime time. Then a prime time. Prime time. My name is John Delegates, Vice Chairman.
Our esteemed delegates, good morning. Prime time. Prime time. Mr. Kimtai, Ezekiel, the Treasurer.
Our Commissioner, our dear delegates, good morning. I am Caroline Kim, Zonal Representative, Bugat Zone, also the Secretary of the Board of Management, and the only lady in the Board of Management.
Okay, delegates, Commissioner, morning everybody. Morning. I'm Solomon Sirma, representing the Board of
Prime time. Ushindi pamoja. I'm Kibla Michael, representing Iten also, board member. Prime time. Mambo ni mangapi? Mambo ni mangapi?
As Kenneth Jalan, representing Kaptu. Thank you.
Jambo. Stanley Kipsang, board member representing Kochonwa Kimoibon Zone. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I was Simon representing Kadibit Zone. Welcome, members.
Good morning, members. My name is John Elgeyo, Secretary Supervisory, coming from Soiso.
Chairman, Commissioner, members, good morning. Prime time. Shiri pamoja. So welcome to Kamarin Zone. I'm Marakwet, representing Kamarin Zone. Thank you.
Wana delegates wapendwa na wageni wetu, hamjambo. Naitwa Ruben Kimutai, mwenyekiti Supervisory Committee, mnawakilisha zone ya Kamarin. Katika shughuli hii nitakuwa mfawidhi ama kupenda Master of Ceremonies.
Chairman, our Commissioner, and all protocols of Sacco, and delegates, and all the members. Good morning.
Good morning.
Bwana asifiwe. Tumsifu Yesu Kristo. Salamu alaikum. Ushindi pamoja. Prime time. Thank you. My name is Nahashon Kitai, Let's see you prime time.
Happy to see you delegates. Nashukuru Mungu umefika. Kwa majina naitwa Raymond Kirwa, Head of Finance.
Good morning. Good morning. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. So delegates, we are happy to see you. Kwa majina naitwa Elgeyo. Mimi nafanya kama teller prime time. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Gladys Kimutai, the branch manager, Chepkorio branch.
Morning.
Morning.
Good to see you. My name is Monica, the secretary.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So I'm David Koske, marketing rep Medkay. So.
Okay, good morning everyone.
Good morning.
I am Kimutai Oliver, marketing officer, Kamarin Division.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning once more.
Good morning.
Bwana asifiwe. Kwa majina ni Andrew Kigen, mwakilishi wa Tambaji Division kama marketing officer.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Mercy Chemwetich, marketing officer, Chepkorio division.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Nelly Chero, marketing officer, Soy division.
Bwana Yesu asifiwe.
Amen.
Asifiwe Yesu.
Amen.
You look wow. Delegates muko sawa sana. Nashukuru Mungu, naitwa Regina Gimeli. Nakumbuka mmekuwa mkinitafuta mahali pa loans. Nilitoka hapo kwa loans, niko registry officer. Mungu awabariki sana na afanikishe. Amen.
Thank you, staff. And I can go back to
you. Straight to your work. So a round of applause please for our staff. Keep clapping until they leave the hall. They are doing an amazing work. Thank you very much.
It was slow. It was not as expected, but this year I promise you that we will surpass that number. And this is also a challenge to delegates. You know, for a Sacco to grow, we must accept the fact that we need numbers. We really need numbers. So when we talk of 4,000, our expectation is still low. I think we really set our expectation too low. So that 4,700 to me, we really need to do something. So it's a collaborative. We need the board, the delegates, and the management staff, and all the partners also to work with us. So we need the numbers. That is the issue of that. Now, it's 15. Allow me to go to addressable loans for Iten. And allow me to respond on this also on the fact that I'm also an accountant by profession. So when we raise the issue of Iten, it's an advice that I've already given the chair with our fellow CPAs from the audit. The accounting principle does not allow us to keep on carrying burdens in our books. So we are saying we are writing over. You know, when we say we are writing off, we are not saying that we will not go for those people who have loans with us. It's only that we want to remove from our books, but if they pay, the process of doing follow-ups continues. It does not stop when we say we are writing off. But however, it was only not only 1.5. We've jumped up to 1.5 because these are files that you cannot trace anything in those files. You don't know the names, you don't know anything. So if I really tell me that I do a follow-up on that, I'll be lying to you. So this 1.5, and I think when the auditors will still gratify on that, it needs our approval for it. Otherwise, our books will be looking back, saying that we have patents, that these are patents which cannot be recovered anytime soon. So I think I've made that point. On page 16, I didn't get anything on page 16. We go to page 17. On page 17, we go to investment challenges. And one of our delegates has talked of it needs clarification on our investment in Cusco. And this is, I know this is in the public domain, that forensic audit was done on Cusco, and Cusco was declared insolvent. Yani insolvent inamaanisha that yes, you are still alive but you are not able to discharge and you cannot discharge any of your liabilities. But it does not mean that you are dead. Yani huko lakini huwezi lipa hiyo that debt at that moment. You know, for our case we had an investment, and when it was declared insolvent, we had a consultation with our auditors. We had to convert that investment into receivables. Yani una convert from an investment nimeweka mahali into a receivable. Yani pesa sasa ndio I expect from you. And you know, I'm now transferring that investment to a receivable to somebody when I got declared insolvent. So for that matter, they say it will be wrong for us to declare in the profit on some funds that we are not sure of when we are going to cover that money. So we are not saying that when we write off that money, when we do provision for that bad debts, it means that now we've lost that money. No, we are saying we need to caution ourselves not to declare something that we are not sure when we are going to receive that money. So we are now providing for it. Now this year we did 2.5. If in an event, because we've had the plans with the Cusco and the government that they are going to pay us the money, but maybe not now, maybe in the coming future. So if they pay us in the future, we will write back. This is write off, then by then we'll write back. So all is not lost. But for the accounting purposes, it does not allow us to keep on declaring some amount that from somebody who has been declared insolvent. So for that also, and this also applies to all Saccos, it's not only Iten, it's all Saccos in Kenya. And for the interest for that, I can also assure you that we are doing the right thing. We are doing provision for write-off. So not basically writing it off completely. So it is not the one, you know, we have the 6.5 million that we are writing off every year. For that one, we cannot recover that. The suspense account, I know the delegates will understand that. But this one for Cusco, let's open and let's have faith that one day, one time, we will get that money. On the case of town plot, I think this one we are really working with the chairman and the team closely on a day-to-day. And remember that even if you are not directly beneficiary of that town plot, you are also a beneficiary through the Sacco, because the Sacco has a share. And that share, all of us here, even I included, I also have a share through the membership of the Sacco. So don't say it's only the fund, it's all of us, it's affecting all of us. So I don't know. Thank you.
Good, I know, dividends are sweet. Very sweet. And especially on a weekend when we are not going to class. Very sweet. Isn't it? But give me 10 minutes. Right? Just wave to me, right? That tells me we are together. I want to appreciate the invitation that was brought to my office 2-3 weeks ago by the CEO, and I had to make time for this great meeting, the ADM. I've been away from Iten for 2 weeks now, running the errands of the commission, the Teacher Service Commission, on discipline matters at the counties Isiolo, counties Meru, counties Tharaka-Nithi, counties Kisii, and county Nyamira. So I came home late last night, and I had to be here. Why I am here is because of the love for growth and strength. We grow because we work as a group. We also grow because we hold hands together to strengthen each other. We also grow because of sharing of ideas. We also grow because of the ownership of what we belong today, the prime times. I love what the CEO has started with, saying why the ADM. And she has spoken what I would have said, and so I'll not repeat. But why the Sacco? Maybe that's a question I thought of just say. But before I answer that question, allow me to congratulate the Board of Management and youth delegates for identifying a very strong chief officer, the CEO Prime Times. That one, I wouldn't have sat before I said that. This is a man who has been in my office 3-4 times, and in our discussions at the boardroom, I saw Prime Times going places. I am seeing that. So congratulations, CEO. Congratulations, the Board of Management. Why you need to bring more is because of the benefits that I've just started saying. Issue of investment. You not go wrong. It has, access to affordable loan facilities. That is one. The lower interest that we get as we knock at the doors of Prime Times. Attractive savings and investment opportunities. I've just mentioned one. I also was quite a close partner with IG Sacco of Vihiga. Although I was asking them what is IG. When they came to my office, by the way, as they came in, they told me, "Oh, madam, we are paying a courtesy call to you. We are from IG." When IG, the word IG comes to you, what does that mean? Thank you, you are not wrong. I thought it was the team from the Inspector General saying, "What crime have I done?" But you know, they told me it is invest and grow. And I told them, please, you need to know how to introduce yourself to somebody very new who doesn't know about IG, because you may lose a customer immediately. You may lose. So it's the same thing, my friends, of Prime Times. When those new teachers are posted to the institution and you are delegate, have the best language to attract them and to, make them believe in you. You are the delegate. Other benefits we have with the circles is the ownership, and I've said it. You are the owner of Prime Times, and you are the decision maker. And that is why CEO has said, give these people time to air what they want to say. Because this is their own circle, and they need to know what is happening. So you have the ownership, you are the decision maker, you are actually the decision power. But sometimes power can be misused. Please do not use that power of eloquence to bring down your circle. We need to balance, and we say things in a very respectful way because we want to build this child, the Prime Times Sacco. Saccos have insurance protection. So Saccos provides average coverage for members' savings and the loans. Saccos have the financial education support for their members. And that's why such an ADM provides that you are able to know what has been with you, your Sacco from the time you left during the 2023, ADM, and now we are here, 2024 ADM. You are getting that financial education and the support, and so we are happy. And I know Prime Times has also facilitated the Board of Management, with workshops and seminars, and I hope even the delegates have been in seminars and financial literacy workshops. And if not, please endeavor to do that so that the delegates are top-notch in knowledge on management of Saccos. Saccos, we believe, prime times, is as transparent and accountable in its operations, because I've had the CEO give us all what has been happening, and then together with the chair, we had the secretary reading the minutes. This is accountability and transparency. And I've seen members, delegates saying, yes, that is what we discussed. And you have also contributed to even making it better in the future going forward. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is therefore my commitment that as Teacher Service Commission, we want to work with you. We really want to work with you. And we want to have regular, exchange of notes on how our teachers are doing. We want to help you recruit more members, especially at the time when we're having the recruitment of teachers. We want to speak the gospel truth of prime times towers to our teachers, our members. We want to offer that financial advice to the young delegates, especially those who are recruited this year, those who shall be recruited in the future. We want to also, with you, in line with what you do, we want to give the financial advice and say, prime times is ours, and we want to grow it. We want to help nurture the Sacco together in growth and in strength. But then I want to challenge you that let us not put so much into our mouth that we will not be able to chew and swallow. And then let us not still poke to the mistakes of long time. It will not help us. It will not. Our CEO and chair, it's good to go to investments that are huge. But can we also look at the baby steps that we have or that we are in? Because of our numbers, let us grow the Sacco pass in numbers. When we feel we are huge, big enough to chew, then we can go to bigger investments. For now, I don't know, it's my thinking that we remain a savings and credit Sacco before we think of huge things like that land and the rest, where we'll be giving our loans, and then we, because of the huge savings, that is the time somebody say you promised 2 digits. The 2 digits will not come unless we grow the savings. True or false? True. So let us grow the savings. We remain a savings and credit so that we are able to loan our members, our delegates, and also give them the 2 digits that they would aspire to get. Until we stand and we are able to run, then we can think going forward. Ladies and gentlemen, I always say when we are recruiting teachers, and I know many of the delegates here are teachers. The first pay slip you see an animal called pay as you, and many have never known what it is. Can you imagine? You get employed today, and the second day, your days of retirement have begun, being calculated. You are employed today, and by first month, you are less 1 month in retirement. Days of retirement. Yani inaanza tu, kutolewa tu. But you don't realize that until when you are 35, 40. But can you imagine? We retire, we get employed, and no sooner we are starting to retire the same month. How? The days of retirement have already been deducted. You are already less 1 month, 60 years. The first 1 month, that salary is giving you a signal you are less 1 month. 11 months. The first 1 month of recruitment. The first 1 month of earning a salary. You're already 59.11 months to retire. In retirement. What does that mean? We need to save. We need to grow the savings. We need to have more shares. So that by the time you are actually negative 1 month, your side account, which is in prime times, have a substantial amount of money that will help you when you exit TSC. Because, hello senior citizens. Yes. How long did it take you to get your retirement benefits? You have not received. And you retired how many? 2 years. 2 years. Are you seeing what I'm trying to tell you? Thank you, and I feel it. Yesterday we were with one of the commissioners, and they are working a lot to see that we retire and in less than 6 months we get our benefits. They are actually working hard on that. This one, and why that came up, before I come back to why you need to have savings, is because we call, okay, mnajua Kisii, sio? Si mnajua Kisii? Si mnajua huko Kisii wanafanyanga aje? If you are here, please don't listen. If you are Kisii and you are in the house, please don't listen. Certificate. The person of the owner of the certificate, forgery. Use of forged documents in employment of TSC. Okay? And you know, a case came before me and the commissioner of 59 years old. Has worked for the commission. In between, has changed date of birth from 1958 to 1965. In between, she was an ESCE, mnajua watu wa East African Certificate of Education. And somehow now she is a KCE, Kenya Certificate of O-level. But alikuwa nini? When did ESCE come to do KCE usually? Hizo vitu they don't have. And then in between, she is a KACE A-level from 6. And when we went to the school that she said she went, as a KCE, yes, she was an EAC, 59 years. Retiring, supposed to retire on 30th of. Like the governor of Nairobi. So unajua classmate yako as a witness, alright? So she brought witnesses. But the witnesses are 79-year-old. And she's still working. So the question I was asking is, if your classmate retired, what are you still doing? And now he's 79 years. So, inaingiaje bado uko class? Inaingiaje? Are you getting? Anyway, that aside, that is how we came to understand that, in fact, one of the commissioner actually said they are working hard to see that people retire and in 6 months you get your benefits. And I hope the commission is going to stand on that promise. Why am I saying that? Is because you may retire and you realize there are also documents that you didn't have. So it delays also the process of your benefits. Then I am saying you need to have another pot somewhere that you will sustain you, because you come from monthly salaries, right? You need to have another pot somewhere. And I'm challenging. I have 3.6 months to retire myself. I'm challenging my friends who are in my age. Anybody who is 55, please grow your shares. Please grow your shares. Grow your shares so that by the time you are retiring, as you are waiting for your pension, you have something to sustain you. Where do you grow those shares? Prime Times. Prime Times Sacco. My friend, the former director here, the very first director, no, the second or the first, the lady who came from Nakuru, Mary Karitu. Mary Karitu retired 2 years before her age of retirement. And I went to her, we were talking, and I asked her, how are you sustaining your biashara? She does daily farming. And actually we had gone as directors because there's a bahasha we take to retirees when they are exiting. So we saw her doing so well, having up to about, I think, 12 cows that she was milking, and there's no grazing. So I was asking her, how do you, she said, dividends, not dividends, but shares in the Sacco. She had up to about 2 million shares in the Sacco. That 2 million. How ng'ombe kweli wataenda njaa as you're waiting for the commission's money? I know when we are about to retire, we are looking like, I will do this. Ask somebody who is retiring in 5 years. They'll tell you big plans. But immediately that thing cuts like this, it's a problem. You need to have a pot somewhere that when you will be retiring or exiting, kindly you will be scooping a little. And you'll not know when it is ending, because in a pot, wakati una scoop your do you see when it is finishing? Until you just do like this so that you can see, oh, imeisha. By the time you are doing like this, your pension is coming in. You'll not be in trouble. Right? You'll not be in trouble. Similarly to the old, I'm talking to the young, that remember, your first pay slip has reduced by 1 month. I don't know how many months you are less to retire. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we come to such forums to also educate ourselves. I'm getting from you, you are getting from me. And together, we work as a strong team. Congratulations, Board of Management. Congratulations, delegates. Have a lovely weekend of dividends, but don't go home with less one tooth. Go home safe.
Asante. Wakati huu nataka kualika mkurugenzi na msimamizi wa chuo hiki, chuo ambacho kinatupa. Karibu sana. Karibu ili kukaribisha rasmi. Karibu.
Invited guests, delegates, and all protocol observed. Good morning. My name is Mark Kilimo, Center Manager here at Iten, Vocational Training Center where you are seated. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you all, feel at home, and I'm also happy that you chose this institution today to help your AGM this year. I'm also a partner with you in various sectors, and especially to our employees. We are part and parcel of Prime Time, so we appreciate what we've been doing. Allow me to read my speech, then I'll say a few things concerning our school so that I can sit down. Dear esteemed delegates, with this great pleasure that I welcome you all to Iten Vocational Training Center for this important Sacco delegate meeting. We are honored to host such a distinguished gathering of leaders and stakeholders committed to financial growth, cooperative development, and economic empowerment. At Iten Professional Training Center, we believe in the power of collaboration and innovation, values that align closely with the Sacco movement mission of fostering financial inclusion and sustainable economic progress. As we engage in today's discussion, let us explore new opportunities to strengthen our cooperative society, empower members, and drive positive change within our communities. I encourage you all to participate actively, share insights, and contribute to the success of this cooperative. May our deliberation be fruitful, and may we leave here with renewed energy and actionable strategies to advance our Sacco's vision.
Good morning, colleagues. Kangora Isaiah, former board member, Lugari Zone, and former chairman, Credit. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Bernard Marakwet, former board member from Chikoria. Thank you.
Prime time. Ushindi pamoja. Mildred Bet, former chairperson supervisory, representing Mtezo.
Before I still read the notice, allow me also to introduce our auditors. They stand, our auditors.
Thank you, Bwana CEO. All protocols observed. Good morning. My name is CPA Bob Brian from the firm of Caxton Certified Public Accountants.
Hamjambo wa shirika. Naitwa CPA Dan Majala from the firm of Caxton Certified Public Accountants. We are external auditors. Thank you.
Thank you, our auditors. Chair, allow me also to introduce our partners. We start from NAT.
Ushindi pamoja. Asante. Anthony Kibuto, PC, NAT, Keyo Branch.
Prime time. Ushindi pamoja. Ken Jirjira, Assistant Executive Secretary, Keyo Branch.
Tonga Barak, PC, Data Resource.
Christopher, PC, Keyo.
Cosmas Temboy, Vice Chairman, Keyo Plan.
I'm Musa Mushiene, the Executive Secretary at Keyo Plan.
Thank you. Let me go chair to the next batch now. We have somebody from Cusco.
Good morning. Good morning. Prime time. Ushindi pamoja. Kwa majina naitwa Uchuma Dato, branch manager Cusco, North Rift Valley. Asanteni kwa kunialika.
Thank you, Cusco.
Aware of the tendencies up to where we are now. Even what one member has said about 172, that is when we raised in Flosman. And I still remember I'm the one who in fact raised whether it was money or what, or potatoes, the million. So, but on the issue of the land, I'm also very much aware of members because even for our chair to be able to reach up to the CS, I think I'm the one who generated the whole issue. When I met some of our government officials somewhere, and that made the chairman to carry on. In fact, I am one of the people who also traveled out tomorrow to meet the CS. Now, maybe some of us are not aware about the land, this land issue. These are all our members, just like you. Maybe some of you are still here, you are not there, but it is part of our members, and it is also very important. We shall say, wajia hawa, wang'ang'ana na tabu yao, hata wewe pia, one time, what we are doing now will also be on the path, you are not wrong. So, Bwana Chairman, I think there was also one thing when it was raised that, and very my concern, I listened and I've heard that when you say there are some people, you see, you have said there are some people who have been having parallel meetings. I think you have said something about the land. Now, if we have these parallel people, where do they come from? That is it. Na kama ni one day, because we know them, they should come here and tell us what 172 months waliweka kuliko wao na parallel meetings. Ya pili walinyonya hivi mpaka ikakuwa 23 ikaenda wapi? Let them explain these things. And if you have them in the body, they will be very straight and tell us part of them are here and we see what to do. Ama namna gani jamani? Katika hii story mingi ya kubembelezana hivi namna hii, if people are hiding somewhere and no. Can you only mandate if it is the board and the chair? Finish. If there is any other parallel meetings, those parallel meetings should not be associated to our Sacco. Thank you.
Asante sana kwa sababu ya muda, nafasi aweze kutusalimia na anene nasi, alafu tutamruhusu kimbie kwa ile shughuli nyingine. So tafadhali mruhusu aendelee. Karibu sana. Si.
Praise God. Amen. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Amen. Mko salama? Okay. Maybe first, before I continue, let me introduce myself. My name is Elizabeth Kori, the Chief Officer for Cooperatives, Trade, Industry, Tourism and Wildlife in the County Government of Elgeyo Marakwet. Nisikia CEO, CEC, I'm the Chief Officer. First of all, let me recognize the Director, Madam Mure, the Chairman of Prime Time, the CEO, and the board members, my colleagues from the office, and members of Prime Time. How are you? I'm delighted to join you this day for this AGM. To me, it is my first time to be here, and I promise the CEO that I'll make time. As much as the schedule is busy, but as I said, I'll make time, and here I am, and I'm here with my team. So I know they will be given an opportunity to speak later, but let me just introduce them, so that when I leave, you know that I've left some officers from the office. Maybe they can just come here. Tafadhali nikuje hapa kwa upesi. They will just say their names and their roles, and then I'll leave them behind after giving my remarks. I'll start with the Director.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, my name is Philip Sirame, County Director of Cooperative Development.
Jambo. Kwa majina mimi naitwa Clifford Kipto, mimi ni Sub County Cooperative Officer Elgeyo South. Asanteni.
Good afternoon, delegates. My name is John Mugo, County Cooperative Commissioner.
Okay, that is the team I'm coming with. And when I leave, I'll leave you in the able hands of our Director. Nitaongea machache kuhusiana na siku ya leo. I'm happy when I see members raising concerns, because this is the only avenue that you have to raise what concerns you. Hii Sacco si a board of management. Hii Sacco ni a members, and this is the right opportunity to raise any issue. And I'll indulge the chair and the board of management. Allow them time to raise whatever they feel it pains them. Because this is the only avenue that they can get clarifications on what they think or what they've had that might be true or false. First of all, before I go on, allow me to bring you greetings from our governor. Governor wa Raya amesema, nilimweleza kuwa anakuja mkutano hii na akaniambia niwaletee salamu, mzipokee. Secondly, allow me to bring greetings from our CCM, Robert Kangogo. He has gone. We decided to jigawe sisi. Kuna another meeting like this inaendelea pale Kapsoa ya Smart Life. So tukasema mmoja aende mahali pale, mwingine akuje hapa. So akasema niwape salamu zake. Thank you so much. Why AGM? Kwa nini tunakuja AGM? Yeah? This is our forum for public participation. Okay? Tunakuja for AGM so that we can have the right to participate in all the activities that are planned for the Sacco. It gives us a direct influence on Sacco's policy, direction, and overall functioning. Inatupea mamlaka kama members ya kukuwa directly involved in mambo ya decision making. Mimi nimesikia mkiongelea mambo ya shamba. That is the opportunity. Nimesikia mkisema ingine to write off. It gives you that direct influence on the policies that the board will adopt. Because board hawezi keti na wafanye mambo yao. Nyinyi kama members mnatakana kupeana direction, alafu hao wanafanya implementation. Okay? AGM again inatusaidia tujue financial performance. Chairman na team yake wana present how we are doing na the auditor wanaonyesha nini vile Sacco inafanya. Kwa sababu hatujakutana tu kupiga story. We've come for a purpose of us saving and growing ourselves. Sindio? Nilikuwa najaribu kuona the vision and the core values. The core values of commitment and efficiency and teamwork, creative and innovation. Hiyo ni kuonyesha like we are coming together so that we can achieve something. Hatujakuja kupiga story. Tumekuja so that we look at where we were, what we've done, and what is the direction going forward. So that we are able to make proper direction which will propel us to higher heights. Sinigo? Yes. Another thing, AGM inasaidia kukuwa na transparency. Nimesikia vile chairman anaongea about the issue of shamba with a lot of passion. It is only in an AGM that the chairperson and the board of management can be put to task. Na wakiwekwa kwa hii task ya kujibu maswali, it will give us tujue kama wako transparent, kama wako trustworthy. Ndio ile wakati tunaketi, wakati tunaanza kufanya election, tunajua who are we electing.
Officer grade, we recommend that there be speed in upgrading the Director Satellite Office to a full bench, to a full branch to enhance service delivery and improve member accessibility. The Sacco should ensure that all necessary resources and infrastructure are in place to support this expansion. I want to believe that the Treasurer has factored that in his proposal for the 2025-26 so that is fulfilled. Channeling of salaries, all our members should channel their salaries through FOSA accounts as a way of supporting our Sacco and having confidence to it. While we recognize the various factors may contribute to this, it is crucial to emphasize the importance of adhering to this directive to achieve the desired financial outcomes for both the Sacco and its members. The board and management remain committed to assisting members in the transition to this system. We will explore additional measures to encourage full participation. So we are recommending that the board go in that direction. We ask all members to prioritize this initiative to benefit, for the benefit of their financial well-being and the Sacco's long-term growth. In conclusion, dear delegates, the Supervisory Committee is pleased to report that Prime-Time Deposit Taking Sacco has made positive strides in several areas, including loan disbursement, procurement, and check recovery. However, challenges in microfinance, loan recovery, and the underperformance of the microfinance program require ongoing attention. With the suggested interventions, we are confident as a committee that the Sacco will continue to grow and serve its members effectively. We delegates, we recommend that the ADM delegates approve the financial statement for the year ended at 1st December 2024 and provide guidance on the implementation of the recommendations outlined in this report. Finally, allow me to make a quote from the book of 1 Thessalonians 5:24 that says, "The one who calls you is faithful and he will do it." It speaks to us about leadership, guidance, and emphasizes trust in God's faithfulness in overseeing others. That is the work as supervisor. We oversee the management board, the management staff, but we do it with love because we are members of the same family, but we will not waver from delivering our mandate as a supervisory committee, and we do that for the benefit of all of us. Thank you very much.
The Director Cooperatives, Elgeyo Marakwet County, our Commissioner, Cooperatives, Elgeyo Marakwet County, and I write with all the rest of the protocol. Distinguished delegates, good afternoon. I'll go straight to the report, and I want to start by saying that we are privileged as a Sacco board this afternoon to be with you. As your Sacco treasurer, it is my privilege to present the financial performance report for the year ending December 2024. This report aims to provide a transparent overview of our financial position, income, expenditures, and the steps we have taken to ensure the sustainability and growth of the Sacco. Financial performance highlights. For the year under review, I am pleased to report that the Sacco has made substantial progress despite external challenges. We have maintained a solid financial footing. Below are the key highlights of our financial performance. Total assets. And I want to say that I'm also a bit humbled because we promised, and today we are not counted as others. We are now fully in Tier 3 Saccos because we have made the promise. Total assets. Our total assets grew by 9.43%, reaching Kenya shillings 1,029,569,573. This growth was primarily driven by an increase in deposits and loans granted to our members. Total liabilities. Liabilities increased by 9.76%, totaling Kenya shillings 856,764,937. This increase is mainly attributed to loan facilities and short-term borrowings used to facilitate ongoing growth. Net surplus. The Sacco's net surplus for the year was Kenya shillings 6,321,236, reflecting a healthy bottom line. This represents a 2.28% increase compared to the previous year's profit. Members' equity. Our members' equity grew to Kenya shillings 172,804,636, representing the financial stability of the Sacco and the strength of our members' investment. Our sources of income. The Sacco income for the year primarily came from the following sources. One is the loan interest income, and that is the major source, and that's why we are pleading and urging you as delegates and our members out there that you take the initiative and ensure that our members borrow. More so now that our interest rate is at 1%. It is so affordable. And that the multiplier effect is 4 times. Can we take that advantage, please, so that we grow that income? So the largest portion of our income totaling Kenya shillings 99,263,170, reflecting an increase in loan disbursement and a growing membership base. This is a strong indicator of our members' trust in the Sacco as a reliable lending institution. Investment income. We generated Kenya shillings 8,721,631 from investments in government securities and other safe instruments, which help to diversify our income sources and reduce risk. We've been asking about Cusco. We used to earn some income also from those investments, but based on what the chairman has explained to us, for this year we never earned, including our fixed deposits, which is there, we used to earn an interest. We used to renew it quarterly, that is after 3 months. But because of what is happening at Cusco, we are not earning any income from those investments. So that's why we are promised that in future, going forward, we are going to invest carefully in government entities that are properly regulated. But we were enticed because, it was our home. It was our home. We thought that it will stand the test of time. But I believe as we move, something good will come out of it, and then we'll diversify those investments. Membership fee is another source of our income and other charges. Membership fees, penalties, and other service fees contributed to Kenya shillings 27,840,849 to our overall income. Expenditure. On the expenditure side, loan loss provision, we set aside Kenya shillings 9 million as a provision for bad debts following prudent risk management practices. This reflects our commitment to ensuring the health of our loan portfolio and safeguarding our members' funds. Why 9 million? It is 6.5 for the 172 and 2.5 for the Cusco issue. Remember, it is provisional. Somebody had asked, where is the money? We are paying Cusco. We are not paying Cusco, but we are provisioning for the investment that is in Cusco.
Mr. Chairman, the only area that I would want to emphasize on is that at the moment we need to see the cows. We can see the cows. We want to see the young ones coming in. What am I saying? I'm not seeing the young men and the young ladies. It is now our duty as the delegates to go home and preach that our Sacco now is the right Sacco we were expecting. I believe in future, if we go the same way, we will be the greatest, if not in our region, at least in the nation. We want to be a very competitive Sacco, where all of us would want to admire to be in, and I believe in future we will be the best and we will grow to the best. Otherwise, I don't have much to say. On behalf of Kepsha, I want to say congratulations. Keep it up. Thank you very much.
Asante sana. Makofi kwake. So personally, I've come here as a member
and I wanted to echo what my chairman has said. So, my chairman, I wanted to appreciate you and your team for the excellent work you are doing. I'm so impressed. I don't remember the last time when I joined Prime, no, it was not Prime Time that time, it was what? Yes. So before we gave that very great name. And that was the time when we used to come and debate so many things here. At this time, we are going to specifics and things that are very clear. And it is my wish that after you, right now you need to mentor. You need to mentor so that after you, we get the right people who can give out the direction we are seeing. The CEO, I wanted to say thank you very much. That is very excellent work we are doing. You can see. Kumbe, when we have, normally they say, the old, is it the brooms and what? The old, you say what? The new broom and the old one knows all the other? Yeah, of course. You have done. You have really done the right thing. Now, there was something that was proposed by a member, and I don't know whether it was adopted or what, about the retirees. In fact, you have really decided something very good, because I have seen colleagues here who retired some time back. Some of us who are now approaching to that end, and of course we are going to join that team. Now, well, we have the delegates here who come from all the electoral areas. So I don't know, these retirees will come from which electoral area? Could we be able to identify and know whether it can be a sub-county, a zone, or where? So that at least it is very clear that these, the delegate for the retirees will come from which part of the electoral area. So otherwise, colleagues, I wanted to say it is good, because the other time we used to read papers and everything, but you can now see. I think this
Chairman, County Director, President Guests, and Honorable Delegates from Jambo. Assalamu alaikum. Kwa majina naitwa Rashid from CIC Insurance. Kwanza ningependa kushukuru Prime Sacco for the continued support and partnership. We thank the Sacco also for believing in our service. We also thank the entire team. The treasurer mentioned diversified investment. I want to say we also have good products. We mentioned Marakwet fund. We do have a Marakwet fund whereby you earn up to 13% per annum. Your money is not fixed. The money is accessible at any given time. The same is available to members, individuals, corporate, joint. So anytime you feel you want our products, please, we are ready. We do have partnership with Prime Sacco to go on our long-term investment. Nowadays, we go to schools, but to enhance to go now for Sacco business. If you need long-term products, please, to go now for Sacco, to go to partnership and an income for Sacco. Lastly, I thank this opportunity to welcome this year's International Cooperative Day. Sijakuwa na timu ya Biblia, niko na timu ya International Cooperative Day. Hii mwaka ikiskabili huko Julai na inasema cooperatives build a better world. CIC will keep our word. Thank you for waiting.
Asante sana makofi. Sacco CEO Prime Sacco, Commissioner of Cooperatives, Director Cooperative, officials from Ministry of Cooperative,
all visitors and honorable delegates. Hamjambo. Bwana asifiwe. Kwa majina naitwa Joash Talui, branch manager Cooperative Bank Iten. First is to appreciate for the invite and to say thank you to the management of Pride and Sacco. I think we appreciate you people for choosing Cooperative Bank as your key partner. We don't take it for granted. Secondly is that we give you a commitment that we are going to work together through this journey. We will support one another. I know we've done a lot, from issuance of ADM to processing of checks. We will continue working together. Let me just mention the part of the improvement that you've really done, and I'm very happy. I know Pride and Sacco, you are also owners. Muna own Cooperative Bank. I think you all know that Cooperative Bank is owned by Coop Holding, which Prime Times is among them. And I'm very happy to know that now you are in that club. Yeah, 1 billion for asset. Mujipigia makofi. And in nearly all the parameters that we do normally measure, from profitability, liability, you are growing. And I've been in the bank for a very long time. And you are among the few circles that has never gone for an external borrowing. Mujipigia makofi. And that one comes to the part of the cost of borrowing. But Bwana Chama, in case ukifika ukue fix kidogo, don't shy away. You can still visit us. Sisi ni baba na mama wa Sacco. Don't let these people go to shadows. In a lighter note, please come to us. We will still finance you. That's why Cooperative Bank is there. So my wish is that continue with the same trajectory. I'm sure you will one day be a bank.
For the chairman and board of management, CEO, and staff of Pride and Sacco, delegates, good afternoon. Allow me, first of all, to appreciate even inviting me to be here this afternoon, so that I also be part of the success that you had today. I know it is very difficult to speak last, and it is also very difficult to speak when you did mention that the money that was there, they created a provision. I know it is very difficult, but I want to thank you for the resilience that you've had, but you'll allow me only to take 2 minutes, only 2 minutes, just to say a few things, only 2 minutes. Yeah, on behalf of management of Cusco, I think, I was sent here by our regional manager, who said that I should be presented to this meeting, and I hope you will take the greetings. So allow me to say 2 things of whatever is happening in Cusco. It's a company that we've been there for the last 20 years, and now we are talking in a different language altogether. It is even affecting us, even as staff. But I want to give an assurance that all is not lost. We are still there, and whatever happened, I think now it is in the hands of the government, and they have instituted what we call a recovery measure, a recovery strategy. And part of the recovery strategy, number 1, they are recovering the assets from the so-called victims. So they are recovering the assets, and I believe they sell, and out of that they recoup part of that money. Strategy number 2, they have begun to dispose the assets. Some of our assets are being disposed, cars and lands that we had, and part of the proceeds that they will get will be returned to the circles. And then number 3, if you are very keen, and you heard what the minister said, I think it was on Thursday, while he was giving a briefing on the issue of Cusco, the minister clearly said that the funds are not lost. the funds are recoverable. It might take some time. I think he mentioned 2 to 3 years. The funds will be recoverable and the funds will be refunded to the Saccos. And finally, as part of also the strategy, we have what we call the Central Finance Fund, where you put your funds in that they said was not regulated. But for now, there is a committee of experts that is coming up with another outfit called Sacco Liquidity Fund. So this Sacco Liquidity Fund, we'll call it a primary cooperative, secondary cooperative. Secondary cooperative is a cooperative that will be regulated by Sacco. So the fund will be regulated by Sacco, and out of that, we know the government will inject maybe some funds, and we'll use that fund to return your savings and investment. So as I conclude, as we live here, let's say that all is not lost. We are still there. We also still have a good intention that you grow, and we also want to thank you for the support. Thank you so much for even listening to me.
Okay. Chairman na timu yake, the board of directors, CEO na timu yake, mimi na yangu, wakili wengine wote wenyewe hapa, na nyinyi Delegates. Good afternoon tena. Nadhani nimekuwa hapa mbeleni, I've introduced myself, and I don't have much to say. Since my CEO, who is my immediate boss, ameongea mingi. That was remarks from the office as per protocol. Lakini kama director, niko tu na neno mbili tatu ya kupongeza. We have been together for the last 3 years. I've personally attended your ADMs, and I want to register a great improvement for the last 3 years. Hata leo tukijiona tumejipanga, waje nitumie lugha kuliko ile mwaka mwingine. So na tukiwa tumejipanga inamaanisha mambo si mabaya kwa ndani. Hata support ukiwa umedress vizuri, ukiwa smart, hata ukiwa unafunza, ukiwa mtoto amekuja akiwa smart. So unajua nyumbani kuna namna gani? Siko smart. So amekula vizuri. So nataka niwapongeze kwa hiyo. Kwa sababu na nataka niongee machache. Kuna mambo tulinena last year. Na nataka niwapongeze sana. One, promise kuwa tutafika 1 billion, na tutafika 1 billion. Hiyo tukipongeze kabisa. Asset base yetu imeenda mbele. That growth is 6.4%, na value naomba pia tuweke bidii. In the next year we talk of 10% and above. Ingine ni bouncing checks. Tukiwa tunasema mazuri, kuna pia mabaya kidogo. Tumesubukana kwa ofisi hiyo even before the new CEO. Mpaka kwa issue ya checks hiyo ndio ikafuruka nyuma. But I want to thank you because you have recovered mpaka 3 million. Bado na insist kuwa by next ADM tusisikie tena hiyo. What is the problem, and we know the schools yet to issue. So the new CEO please, plus the team, chairman na team yake pia, tusikie pia tukiwa tunaimprove kuwa hizo bouncing checks isisikike tena, because it will improve our books. Ingine ni investment. Investment, though we have our tumepeana kuwapa loan na tutawapa loan, sio? Which means we are doing better. But I also encourage you, if tunaweza fanya more investment ile kubwa ya pesa mingi na isizuie nyinyi kuwapa loan, because of course there is feasibility study na watu watakiti chini na waone kuna faida. Because lazima tuende sasa tu focus mbele kupita mahali tuko sasa. So I was talking of the borrowing power. So despite the fact that borrowing power iko pale na tutatumia, You think about it so that you invest more and more. You can target more billions. Nataka nipongeze the management pia kwa kuongeza 4 times hiyo sasa pia inatusaidia kujenga our Sacco. Another important issue that I want to raise is a strategic plan. Strategic plan, kila kitu inaendelea vizuri ama organization inaendelea vizuri na mpango. Like for example, this county tuko na ile inaitwa CIDP. So fast track strategic plan, hiyo pia it will bring us a great improvement kwa Sacco.
There are so many things that you mentioned. And I know when the time is not with us, I think there are others, we don't need to repeat. So I want to say that the issue of channeling salaries to the Sacco, I think we are going to come up with a policy for the next years. And before you are allowed to be a candidate, you apply. And then from there, we shall vet you. We see whether you are channeling your salary to be the Sacco. And we shall notify you that you meet the requirements or you don't meet the requirements. So through that, I think we shall assist you so that we can get a lot of members channeling their salaries through the Sacco. I know the banks like they don't want those members, but I think that is the way to go. I think it's a competition. And if it is a competition, and you know where so many members flock, you know there is a very good field. So we have to improve yours so that it becomes free. So I want also to assist somebody from Cusco. I think so many members are not, they don't believe that Cusco is a Lavapu. And in business, either you make a profit or you make a loss. And part of the business is making a loss. Either through omission or commission. But I think this was the last time. I think there was a time at the Fafum. But because of the resilience of the community, you are able to inform us back. And I also assure you that I think when you start closed, tell them and say that you are deposits. So the deposit, which was in Central Finance, will be regulated by Sacco as an autonomous business entity. So that the real Cusco will be doing as on its own and the trading. And the reason why I'm saying not only is closed, they have assets. There is a housing, Cusco housing. They have assets in housing estates, which can be sold and managed in Ghana. They also have pieces of land, which can be sold and managed in Ghana. They also have an arm in form of an insurance, which I think if that arm of insurance is sold, it will generate some income, and I think it will start kicking. Somebody has said they are insolvent because they have not been declared dead. So if they are in ICU, I think there are so many miracles which are in ICU. You could see somebody who is almost dead, but the next day you will see him opening his mouth and breathing. And I think that is our business normally do. So let us have that expectation that all is not lost. And this is your boldness. I think Kusku did a lot of advocacy work, especially in terms of taxation, where there was a lot of double taxation. And you remember the withholding tax was supposed to go to 15%, but they actually it was retained at 5%. If the adjudicators would be taxed at 15% of it, how much will you take home? Yeah? So that is what Kusku did, and I think the government listened. And you know, through Kusku, we have this membership. I think the membership in the Sacco Center, the way the director, the county director of education was saying, in one way it is 1.7 million people who are cooperators. In Kenya, I think the biggest population in the business world is those who are members in a cooperative society. So, you know, with big numbers, you can scare the politician away. If they want to raid your pockets, and there is a bold piece, and they know you have big numbers, they do not come to you. But what they do is to test the waters. They make a proposal, they give me Tokyo, it shall be shared. So I don't know. I think even CIC sometimes around 1996, 1997, they also going to ceremony. But somehow, I think they start playing in cooperatives. And CIC, from because I was CIS that time. But within a very short time, they came back. And they changed the name from CIS to CIC. And right now is one of the best performing insurance companies in Kenya. And that is where most of you insure money. And most of you, I think, have your policies when it comes to education. That was a company which was going under. But right now, it's one of the best. So, let us not be pessimistic. Let us have very good, positive expectation.
Our delegates and the board and all the guests that I really appreciate the welcome and you guys give me. And this is my first year. I think I'm celebrating the first year today in Prime Time Sacco. And I still promise you, the way I promised last year, that I want to remain committed to making sure that this Sacco grows where the Saccos are doing. And this input actually is because of you as teachers, because I know 99% are teachers. And to Madam Irene included there, I really thank you because those are the people who really shaped me. Chair, just a take home. Today, I know you've really come in numbers with a lot of expectation, and I just want to advise you on some few things. These are around 4 items that please update your next of kin. I've realized most of the files don't have next of kin. Please make sure, and as representatives of you as delegates of other members in the institutions, please make sure you inform them to update the list of next of kin. Because we realize that today, God forbid, something happens to you, and when we check the files, we don't find anything in the file. And you see the written with next of kin, you can keep on changing. Today, you put one next of kin, you change your mind when you are still alive. Please also come and change, and that will be confidential between us and you. Then number 2, the role of the delegates. You know, it's a bit awkward, and sometimes I usually inform the board that, you know, sometimes a delegate can call me and say, CEO, can you send marketers to come and do marketing? I mean, to come and recruit GSS or any other new teacher in their respective schools. You know, I sometimes wonder what is the role of a delegate. You know, you are supposed to call me to come and convince that person to take a loan, but not to be a member. So I want you to be first the ambassadors of prime time. You know, we need numbers. If we want us to grow, number one, we need numbers. And James, I'm sorry to say, I think we've really set our standards too low for a long time. To an extent where our competitors are taking advantage of us. And we realized the other day that our competitor, I don't know to say the name, have opened a branch in Kamusori. And you know Kamusori is within Elgeyo Marakwet. So it means that people have seen a gap in our county, and they have taken advantage of that knowledge of knowing that there's a gap in our county. So what is our role as delegates of prime time? Have we made sure that we've restored confidence even in our members, even in our respective schools? And I know you can bear testimony because you realize that you can, and I'm sure, even you know, there are even people who are the only members in their respective institution. The rest are belong to other circles. But let me tell you, all is not lost. Let's pray the good that alituinua from the 172 suspects mpaka mahali tuko sasa when we don't have any loan, external borrowing, just like the way the rest of the speakers have seen. We are very liquid. We don't have any external borrowing. We are getting good dividends, despite the fact that we are writing off 6.5 million plus another 2.5 million from Cusco, and we are still liquid and we don't have any external borrowings. We have a reason to smile. So with that, we'll have a training for delegates this year. We are planning, and we intend to have it before end of June. So we want to know if we can do it in terms of zones, or we can do one training. But we want you to understand the role of a delegate. That is your role as a delegate. The other one, so for that, I want to give you an assignment. I want us to meet next year when you can stand here and tell me that I've recruited 5 members. We are 270 delegates. Assuming each one of you recruits 5 members, I don't think you are teachers. 300 times 5, 1,500. Do you know only last year we got 270, around 200 and something new members. So that tells me that there are delegates who did not recruit any member at all. And there are many new teachers. TSC, of course, I've been recruiting new teachers last year. I know we don't have to teach people from farm, but we can also take even change of payments. Sure. So please let's be ambassadors of our Sacco. I want you to recruit at least 5 members. This will form part of appraisal. And I'll be appraising you next year. I want to know each one of you as really there are many delegates. Number two, I want to know if you are the only delegate in an institution, then it means you are not meeting the threshold as per our bylaw. It's supposed to be a minimum of 5. Can you ask yourself, do you have 5 members in your institution? Or you are only, it's only you? Please, that is food for thought. So make sure that you have at least 5 delegates from today. Work on that. Next year when we meet, let's be calling names and we see all of us have made that. Then number 3, I've said let's cut our Sacco. Let's be ambassadors of our Sacco. And then let's also encourage our members to take loans, buy-offs, general salaries through our FOSA, and increase savings in our Sacco. And then the last one, I think our TC directors said something that we really need to do something on our website, and I promise you that I will take that. We have the ICT team, we make sure that we put something that is really appealing. Otherwise, I want to thank you for giving me that opportunity, and also I want to thank God for this opportunity, also giving us the gift of life. We really want to appreciate. Don't let anyone from any other side discourage you, telling you that you didn't say anything. You understand where you come from. And then the other one, of course, the guest of honor. I did that intentionally because I wanted to get your boss. And I know most of you are teachers. And I said I need someone who really understands you. That's why I had to talk to the director of the TAC. And then the other person is the chairman. He has really supported us. And our chairman, he has the heart of the Sacco. Anyone who says that the chairman, I think for the time I've stayed here, I've really seen his efforts. Irrespective of unaweza pata mwenye anakuja kwa ofisi anasema do this. No, it's the kind of a person that you can sit down and listen together. Now, through the other team, through the support of the board, you have the best board. They've given me time, and every time they introduce, I think I also supported them and they've supported me. So let's keep on supporting each one. And then the staff have also done a lot. Also the resources that we need to take care of the staff. Apart from certain issues, we need to see that we keep our staff well, and I really appreciate them. They really supported us. And you delegates have also done great. And Chair, I want to suggest that going forward, I want each board member to have a WhatsApp group within your zones, so that if you have any issues, I think you can report to the board member, and then we'll be discussing in the board level. So that if I think also that is also part of the appraisals to them, so that you know if you talk of something and it's not bringing it to the board, you will also have done an appraisal to them. And then of course now to our members in general, let's keep on talking to them and giving them that hope that when they want time, we will also be working shoulder to shoulder with these big circles. I have the confidence that we will reach there. I want also to appreciate all the partners established. I did not name them one by one. Even the media team. I think I introduced the 3 media team that are within us today: the CAS FM, the COP News, our brother from Sacco Times, and then we have the Sacco Review, Sacco Times Review, and then Sacco Review. So we really thank you. If you don't appreciate them, ni kama you don't appreciate them, huwezi lisha mtu mwenye anapiga picha, si ndio? Anaweza kupiga picha. And we have nothing to share. So if you don't appreciate them, tomorrow I look at something negative about us, and we will also. So keep on supporting us, and we will also keep on supporting you. One of the companies donated us water. Judy, we have to appreciate, and our brother CIC, we also received water from them. Keep on supporting us, so that also we support you. With that, allow me now to become a commissioner to conduct election. But before then, Commissioner, sorry, we have resolution.